Freezing out here. Gotta hook up to this trailer. I'm already up under it. Now I just gotta hook up my lines, raise my landing gear up, and just check it out, make sure it's straight. But there's brick out here though. Yes, sir, it is. Morning. It's definitely brick out here. When I checked the temperature this morning, I think it read like 9 degrees or something, but it felt like -1, something like that. It's brick out here though, that's for sure. But it's beautiful. You know how the cold brings such a stillness. Like, of course, these trucks is running, so it's loud. But sometimes the quiet brings the cold brings such a quiet and such a stillness that it's kind of nice. That may sound crazy to some of you. And I don't even know if I'm even saying it right for myself, but there's a sort of relaxing feeling when stuff is as cold as this. Got a few things to do on the truck. Check this trailer over, make sure it's efficient, and I can get down the road. Had to go for enforcements today. Normally I'm a Croc wearer, but I did bring these out the house. I got a pair of boots too. I ain't feel like putting them on, but Crocs won't cut it. Not out here, bro. Not out here. I'm just coming on this morning to speak about roles. Of course, I'm team all day long. Yeah, straight. I'm a team driver, team trucker. Me and the wife, we get out here, we do our thing. Each one of us have a certain role. And within that role requires certain duties. I always like icicles. And we both have responsibilities to do to make this operation work. You know, I can honestly say that my role, my obligation is to get out here and get it. That's what I do best. You know, I'm not a super numbers guy. You know, I'm not the best well-spoken. I have a place in a business meeting, but I don't know if my place is to be in a business meeting like that. You know what I mean? I'm more of a boots to the ground, hands-on. That's where I'm at my best at, and I know that. I know my role, and I know how to play it. So, you know, a lot of people don't know what their strong suits are. They haven't been put in the situations where they had to really show up and show out. So they don't really know what they do well. You know, I do. I've always been this type of person. I've never gave a lot of care about a lot of, I ain't gonna say intricate parts of stuff, because, you know, within the details lies a lot. But I never really cared or got too caught up in the various emotional, tedious little swaying things. I'm more of the foundation. I'm more of what has to be done. Let's get it done type of thought process. That's me. So on our truck and our operation, I'm responsible for securing the bag. Since we speak in the 2022 terms, that's me. You know, I'm responsible for making sure we maximize every mile, because as owner operators, we don't really work by the mile anymore. To me, it's all about overall revenue and doing the minimal amount of miles, but still maximizing. So I'm on more so, you know, I'm gonna squeeze every dollar out of every 24 hours that I can. You know, we're a team operation, so 24 hours, although it doesn't seem like a long time, 24 hours is plenty time for me to run it up. So, you know, whether a load is presented to us and it's delivers on the following week, but we have a day and a half to secure the week that we're in, I try my best to lean towards that way. You know, I want it right now. I don't want to put some off to next week, because I can't call that. I don't know what next week's going to bring, but I know what I'm dealing with right now. And that's the mental space that I'm in normally. You know, my objective is to get any and every dollar out of every minute of every day. You know, my wife deals with a lot of the things that I don't want to deal with, for one, because they're not my strong suits, but for her, it is. She's more of the numbers type of person, paper type of person. She likes the details and finding little loopholes and or nuances of anything. You know, that's her thing. She's gone to school, you know, she enjoys that. So on the truck, you know, that's her aim, that's her goal. Whether it's taxes, you know, she does that sort of thing. You know, my wife is in charge of accounts and she runs a lot of stuff, you know, and I have a general idea of what's what, but we have accounts now that unless she comes and tells me, or I go and ask her, I don't even really know what's in them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know every detail of where all our money is and where it goes, because that's her job. You know, and I don't have to micromanage. I don't have to double check on like that. You know, we sit down sometimes and we have conversations, and she keeps me up on what's what. You know, we do that. But for the most part, you know, I'm not checking on her daily to make sure she's doing what she's supposed to do. Because that's one thing my wife is going to do, is do what she's supposed to do. And that I don't have to worry about. Got to get there, huh? And that I don't have to worry about. So, you know, this whole thing, although one unified team effort, we both have different obligations in regards to it. And our trucking business will go according to how well we play our particular roles and how well we can work together on the things that calls for unity, you know, and for us to move as one. So this whole team and trucking thing, you know, I advocated heavily. I really feel like two heads are better than one. And when two heads are working towards one goal, it's that much simpler, that much easier to get that goal accomplished. And that's literally what I'm on. That's literally what Marriage to the Miles is all about. Being bonded to a particular goal. You know, marriage is a bond, so our whole objective is to remain bonded to a particular goal. And the miles is all the trials, tribulations, ups and downs that it's going to take to accomplish that goal. So we're all married to the miles. I don't care who you are, what it is that you do. You have your own miles to walk, to run, you know, to get to your common goal, to get to your final destination. And you must be married to that. You must be bonded to that. You can't deviate not a little bit from that. So that's what Married to the Miles means to me. That's what it means to us. And like I said, we're all married to our miles in a certain way. If you have any real plans and goals on doing anything. Some people just go through life sliding. But if you have a goal that you're trying to accomplish, you must be married to that. You must be bonded to that. You must stay focused on that. And that's literally what we do. Our objective is to be able to provide for ourselves in our later years effortlessly. You know what I mean? We sacrifice now for the later. And if something happens where the later doesn't happen, because nobody can call that, then it just be that. But until that day shows and proves itself, we're going to continue on and keep operating in what works for us. So I'm going to get hooked up to this trailer, man, because I got work to do. I got my duty. I got my job to do. The wife is inside. Chip and Chase is inside. Everybody cuddled up and snuggled up. And I'm out here in Brick City. But it's all good. I know what my duty is. I know what my job is. And I do it oh so well. It's your boy, Moedo 4. This is Married to the Miles, man. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we're going to see y'all on the next one. You heard? Let's go. Get up out the bed, man. Get the crust out your little crusty raggedy eyes. And let's get to it, all right? Peace.